And we have some scattered rain out there and some heavy rain for those of you joining us from mid-city or parts along the lake. We are seeing some downpours, even though it's not extremely widespread, just like we were anticipating for this week. Where the storms have popped up, they certainly could be on the heavy side. And in fact, the National Weather Service is talking about potentially issuing a flood advisory pretty soon for that area over New Orleans. Also some around St. Bernard and this cell and another one outside of Laplace right over the lake. These could actually both be producing water spouts potentially. Now, we're not expecting a whole lot of extremely strong thunderstorms, but the heavy rain and the lightning, as well as maybe some gusty winds, all of that certainly possible today. And anything, of course, over water could produce a water spout as well if it strengthens. Now, I was just checking our rain totals from this part of Mid-City and the Lakeview City Park kind of area, just spreading into New Orleans East as well with some of that slightly heavier rain. And I've seen rain totals, especially around City Park and the lakefront, up to about 0.6 inches. Also sampling parts of this cell, I was just checking, and the precipitation rates estimated by radar are up to 3 to 5 inches per hour. Now, it does appear to be lifting to the north, so we're not expecting necessarily 3 to 5 full inches. That would be if it stayed over that same spot for 1 full hour. But we definitely have some downpours here, and you'll want to watch out for a few more of these scattered downpours through this afternoon. As I was pointing out before, this area of rain associated with some low pressure over the southeast Texas coast could spread into our area this afternoon. We have that lowest risk out of 5, level 1 of 5 for a severe storm, mainly in the form of wind gusts that could be on the higher side with a few of these storms. But also, as I was just pointing out, the heavy rain and the lightning are things we'll watch for too. Now, this is our precision cast model through 4 p.m. You can see scattered rain certainly continuing with this model. This is by 7 p.m. This model can sometimes go overboard with the rain. We may actually be seeing some of this rain ramping down or winding down by then, but this model wants to keep it certainly around Baton Rouge by then and even toward 10 and 11 p.m. before settling us down for overnight. Now, tomorrow on Wednesday, we shouldn't see, I think, quite as much rain around. But by the afternoon, a few spotty showers and storms are expected. So today, definitely got the scattered storms. Keep your rain gear handy. Not everyone will get it, but where it is happening, it can be heavy. We stay humid through this week with a few storms around, and then for Mother's Day and the weekend, we should have less rain around and we'll be turning hotter. Temperature right now, 85 degrees, and look at this, storm clouds certainly over the city, and temperatures will likely be coming down very quickly under these downpours from mainly the 80s where they are now. Our rain chance stays elevated at near 60% through this afternoon, and then by 8 p.m. we should be, I think, wrapping up with much of the rain. So our forecast for today, the scattered rain and that muggy feel. Tonight will be around 70 degrees for lows with that rain ending. Our pattern in the upper atmosphere keeps us warm and humid with high pressure here, low pressure skirting to the north later this week. The upper ridge builds over us for the weekend, and that tends to squash our rain chances. That is stable, sinking air, and that makes it harder for rain and clouds to form up. So we'll expect a slightly hotter but still humid forecast for the weekend with less rain around. Weekend forecast, Saturday, slight chance for a couple of storms, high temperatures likely edging up into the upper 80s. And for Mother's Day, we'll have that muggy feel with our high temperatures around 88 and just a slight chance for a couple of showers or storms. Now, by early next week, we'll continue this trend. So looking at potentially the first 90-degree reading of the year, maybe in the next week or so, not expecting it the next couple of days. The average day for that at the airport at Kenner is May 18th. So if it does happen early next week or middle of next week, we would be just a bit early for that. 7-day forecast shows our rain chance today. Again, just be aware there are some storms out there through the afternoon. Rain chances going down steadily as we get especially into the weekend and early next week.